EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yaller horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Cardinals hit 4-5, a game under 500. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
At the 30-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 5. And the
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Ivan Pace on the coverage.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. He had a great move, but it'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
Touchdown, Vikings. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll look to throw.
First down, Arizona.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Second down and 4.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Cardinals are once again back in front.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
To the air with McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison.
And he will score. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A man over the middle, and it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. Sampson. And he stopped immediately there.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
The loss is 1. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
The 20. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have yet again retaken the lead.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
McCarthy's pass
3rd and 2.
Jefferson. That's a gain of 6. Makes it
looking to throw McCarthy. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is McCarthy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this almost intercepted. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push to... strong and from the gun, it's again to Montgomery. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Yeah, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 18.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and they have regained the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's Devin Duvernay. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Bryce Young. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Panthers are going to wind up winning by 17. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the New York Giants. And this is Cam Scattaboo. He's got it, he's got room, he's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Giants have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Dances by him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's McCarthy. Completes this to Addison out left.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Walter Nolan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8.
We'll get that complete to Harrison.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away. Falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Sweat. Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 15.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
19 yards. And the Vikings first
Now
down.
Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
To the air with McCarthy. Hawkinson crossing the middle and bringing it in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touch. They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught by Harrison. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Complete to Addison on the out route. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On play action, now McCarthy. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to run into a brick wall. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now a 1st chance for the backup here to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for him. Arizona
45 yards.
And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
First down, Arizona.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Sampson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
This is caught by Addison.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Now McCarthy.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air again, McCarthy.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he is going to go down. Back at the... yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
It's caught in the end zone. Touch. Here's a 2nd and 7. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll take this. One in for the air. McCarthy operating from the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
4 yards on the
That one looks like he'll throw here.
6.
Checks this down to Sampson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Completes this to Jefferson. Still going inside the 20. And the ball is knocked out. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.